Hey everyone, back yet again. We're actually recording this with the Leon one back-to-back, so Ryo's still with me.
Yeah.
And in this skit I chose because it really shows Luke's personality. Let's be amnesia buddies!
We'll have a blast!
So Luke, long-haired Luke here is your favorite Abyss character, right?
Easily.
Now, would you like to give your thoughts on him as a character?
He's smarmy and a bit ignorant, but rightfully so. It's also fun. What do you mean as an overall? Because I'm just talking about long hair here.
Well, if you want to include overall, sure, but...
He just kind of gets bland once he becomes short-haired Luke.
Yeah.
And he really gets smacked something fierce. Especially for something that's not even entirely his fault.
Yeah.
And I'd argue not his fault at all, but... Debate.
Yeah, that's a whole can of worms with the fandom there.
Plus, he and Guy mesh pretty well, so it's always fun.
If you notice, this footage is sped up a bit, and this is because Ryo is a horrible person.
Aw, you flatter me.
But yeah, Ryo's the one who requested this here Luke fight that we're going down, and he was like, be melee priest. And I was like, you're not serious, are you?
Hey, you do more damage with melee than spells as a priest.
Why did you want me to be a priest? Do you realize how tedious this is?
Hey, you're the one who set it to a bowl.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
And so...
One hit!
Yeah, see, that shredded like half my life.
You okay?
If you're doing this fight, it's very important that you get barrier on you as soon as you can, because otherwise, yeah, one hit will shred half your life.
Yeah,
you'll basically die in one combo.
Yeah, it's very important if you're doing melee priest to cast barrier.
It is, like, no joke. And so this might look like I sped up a lot. No, this is just at 75% speed, or rather, 125 if you want to get really technical.
To be fair, you're doing anywhere between 510 and 660 per combo.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
Not counting crits.
And so, Jesus Christ, Ryo, this is the worst thing.
You're welcome.
I hate you.
This is gonna be your most popular video.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't have to be, it's the most amusing.
Yeah, basically. But, yeah, look at that. Like, half my life. So, have you played Abyss? Well, you watched the Abyss anime with me, but I was wondering if you ever played the game.
I'm not far in yet.
How far are you?
Beginning area.
Ah, okay. But, so what did you think of Abyss overall, just from your impressions on the anime?
I enjoy it. Ash was pretty awesome, in spite of them trying to make him look like a giant dick. And he kinda was.
Yeah. But...
I still question the whole phone seal thing with Jade, but at least they excuse it well enough.
They're hard to make and hand-waving, shut up.
Yeah, I know.
Basically. That's basically what they said in that game. Like,
I know, and it still kinda grates at me, but whatever, we gotta bring him down to the party's level, I guess.
what's really funny is that in New Game Plus, they're like, we put the Fawn seal on you, and then he proceeds to not lose any powers.
In fact, he still has all his spells. In fact, he gets a New Game Plus spell.
Yep. Indignation.
Guy was pretty static most of the game through, but that's fine, since he was one of the few characters that wasn't horrifically traumatized.
Well, no, he was.
You get what I mean. His personality is static.
Yeah.
Like, worst there was, Luke, I hate you, but that's not your fault. I'll get over it. Just the end.
It's not your fault I hate you, Luke.
Guy was awesome.
Yeah, he was.
And
cool.
he sucked.
And this is a terrible person. And then here's a tip: if your opponent goes into over limit, just run. Don't.
No, you don't. You should be trying to flinch him.
No,
Impossible.
just run. Like, oh my god, this is so painful for me to watch. Just get that barrier up. That's all you can do. And then get that sharpness so that way the battle doesn't take 10 million years.
You probably would have done more damage in the time it took you to cast sharpness.
I don't know.
Just think both
Not
the
like
gels you had to buy.
Yeah. I came in here with near max gels and I left with like half of them gone.
Oh man, if only I had popcorn.
Like, I'm sure all of the Tales pros out there are like scoffing at me right now, but you have to keep in mind, I'm just kind of an average player.
You casual.
Like I
Not
guess.
solo melee priest through the game.
You know, like, there are people out there who have done like, so like let's just say speaking from Abyss, and I'm even subscribed to a couple of these people, so shout outs to them. But like, one guy I really like to watch on YouTube, he did a Jade solo on max difficulty, and he didn't do any New Game Plus stuff. He literally like started a fresh game and did just Jade solo.
Well, Abyss without center is like half Abyss, but yeah.
Because like, yeah, with Guy that would be the easiest, even though it is still legitimately tough. But like, yeah, but people have done impressive stuff, and I'm like, dang, I wish I could be remotely that awesome at Tales games.
Well, you could practice.
I don't have that time.
Please. Why don't you? There it is.
Yeah.
Now your melee will do slightly more damage.
Or I could just do this.
Hey, that's not melee, priest. You cheated.
Shut up.
Cheater.
Whatever.
You still had gels to burn. You could have done it.
You and your anti-healerisms.
You coward.
But that battle would have been a lot faster had I been almost any other class. In fact, the only class where it would have been slower is if I had been a mage.
Nah, then you could spam fireball.
There.
It scales
It's
okay with
complete.
that.
Eat up!
And then here's a nice fun little
What's
skip
this
we
all
get
of
with
a
like
sudden?
everybody in Gabata. It's pretty
Taste
great.
and sense both clear the contamination limits handily. It's my latest invention, safe and nutritious. Gather round, boys. Come one, come all.
Not the face of someone I trust.
I've already eaten, and I'm trying to cut back on snacks. I'll pass.
But you're like in peak physical
Doesn't smell that bad, but
condition, Eugene.
you sure we can eat this?
In theory, it should be enough to net generally
Done.
positive
Goodbye.
results. Judging from the smell,
In theory.
Yeah, I don't think so.
it should taste fine.
What? You haven't tasted it yet? Yeah, I'll pass too.
Screw this.
What's up with them? They could at least take a taste.
It's free.
Well, dig in while it's still hot. I can't make any guarantees once it's cooled.
Huh? What happens when it cools off?
Well, let's see. The oils and spices will break down, producing an extremely foul taste. Then bacteria will spread, spurring the decomposition process until it rots away completely.
Damn, that's quick.
Suddenly I'm not so hungry.
And he was willing to give it a shot too.
That means it's down to you.
I love this line. Coming up.
I don't know what state you're describing with the term whack. If you're worried about possible negative effects upon the human body, your
Ryle,
fears
that's
are
something you would
misplaced.
say.
I'm trying to figure it out
This
myself.
isn't going to end until someone eats it. I'll
Yes.
gotta go.
More will suffer.
Well,
It's a bit heavy, I guess. Pretty normal,
Liar.
I'd say.
you see, nothing to worry
Musik
about.
Idol.
Yeah, but with that lead up, it sounded like some human
It was.
experiment. Plus, this is you we're talking about.
No, you're just antagonizing her.
I
I
know.
see.
Poor Harold.
So extent biases precluded subjects from acknowledging food as food. That's useful data for next time.
It's not.
And with that, that's pretty much
Harold
the end
sure
of this.
doesn't let
We'll see
failure
y'all
get
later.
her down.